Let's have a look at Monday's Guardian, and it looks like Liz Truss is very much for turning, Diane.
Oh, yes. Liz Truss, don't give her the keys to your car. She'll be doing donuts in the car park. So, The Guardian are leading...
disgusting. Diane, it's a family show. Some people might be having a late dinner.
I'm sorry, it's because we started in a bakery all about donuts. So The Guardian are going with Liz Truss... rebels pile on PM, which I'm sure you're not supposed to do, over benefits as further 450,000 face poverty. So this is all coming down to how the benefits are going to be raised. Sorry, I came in so enthusiastic. So essentially, there's two ways that you can uprate the benefits. You can uprate them in line with inflation, or you can uprate them in line with earnings. And there is a significant difference between the two. If you do it with the earnings, then it is 5.5%. If you do it with inflation, then it's closer to sort of 9-10%. And obviously, what's going to happen to the benefits has been a big sort of target ever since Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwarteng showered us with their mini budget of market confusion. So now they are sort of pushing Liz Truss to sort of say that she's going to raise these benefits in line with inflation, which is what I believe her predecessor Boris Johnson, I can't remember his name.
Bože Johnson, I believe.
Thank you. So,
and he/she was a blonde bombshell.
In line with Bože
Who, by the way, must be laughing now at all of this.
Do you think?
Yeah, old Bojo, he sat there with a lovely big glass of claret in his hand, just watching this.
Sitting there in the church, trying to keep warm.
Yeah,
going to the bakery.
Right. But I mean, he must be. I would hope that he's concerned about the state of the economy. But
I would hope he is not laughing at the predicament of these people.
Well, exactly. But he might be a bit laughing into his red wine. But yeah. So this is a big moment politically for Liz Truss. It's another one, isn't it? A potential U-turn.
Potential U-turn. It sounds like she doesn't have much choice. Like with the other time, there's going to be a rebels here. Only a third of the MPs, Conservative MPs, actually actively chose her at the beginning. They recognise they're obviously concerned for their own future jobs, and this is going to be massively unpopular. And they've sort of gone out, the whips have gone out this weekend, and a bunch of rebels have said, yeah, no, we're not going to do it. And possibly even joining together with Labour to make sure they block.
But what is interesting about this is sort of democracy, isn't it? Because you have a group of people that are saying we don't agree with what the leader is doing. So it is technically democracy.
Because they're elected officials, MPs, who are blocking this.
Yeah. So democracy is essentially working. I mean, it makes Liz Truss look like not a great leader if she has to keep going back on the things she wants to do. But I'm looking forward to the hand. Because when the hand comes out, you know her robot arm? That's one of my favourite things.
She's got a robot arm, yeah?
Oh, come on. She's sort of... When she does this...
I thought that was her dancing.
And she stays in position. I love that arm. That arm's going to come out when she goes, I never said that I was going to do this. And it's a beautiful sight.
In all seriousness, what's going to happen is...
Nicely done.
Thank you very much. Look, the difference between those two approaches that you said...
Are you trained?
Yes. Is savings of $5 billion. And, Liz Truss, she lost that in about a week or whatever, I don't know. A minute, a day, an hour. So trying to claw back that sort of $5 billion there. But that difference will make, they're saying, like I say, 450,000 more people into poverty in 2023-24. But here's the interesting thing. 350,000 of those 450,000 would have one of the family members in work. So we're talking about people who are, when people say, oh, they're skivers and what... No, this is people who have jobs.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And they're going to be going into poverty, and 250,000 people into deep poverty, which is less than 50% of what is the poverty line already. So...
Listen, I'm with you on that. That's a red line for me, that anyone that's in work that needs support, that's non-negotiable, or as you say, a member of the family herewith. Briefly, though, Josh...
You could tell the bosses to give me a raise, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I see, you're going to have to raise... Yeah, exactly. Good luck with that. Maybe another Marks & Spencer sandwich at lunchtime.
Ooh, too much avocado.
Can we extend some sympathy to Liz Truss, who was very clear what she wanted to do if she won the leadership? She's now the Prime Minister, and she's not being allowed to do the things that she said she was going to do.
No.
Which is have a low tax... economy, she's going to go for growth, and she's going to have small state.
But remember,
none of that's happening.
Well, she's been voted in by 150,000, or not 150, but there were 150,000 Conservative members who voted her. She hasn't been voted in by this country as a whole, and and if she is going to go with such a drastic change of thought, this needs to be put to the general population.
But doesn't Mark raise an interesting point that isn't this what exactly happened to Barack Obama?
Very, very fair point, exactly, because of the mathematics of Congress. And he was something of a lame duck for a long, long time.
Yarp.